After welcoming the guest, ask her to fill in the customer file to know the lifestyle, the skincare habits, and the client's objectives and wishes. Use the diagnostic disc to confirm skin dysfunctions and target treatments and products adapted to the beauty objective. Start to fill the first part of the prescription pad. Start then the care by preparing the marine face stamps. Before dumping them in a water mixed with aqua dose, do not hesitate to slightly stretch them and put them to the steam, ideally in a hot cubby. If you're using a machine heating up quickly, i.e. a food steamer, it will be then possible to wait until the marine breeze step to warm them up. These marine stamps will be used during the facial massage step in combination with the adapted products. To notice, it will be as well possible to add the relaxing complex directly on the stamps after moisturizing them. After preparing the marine face stamps, start the marine relaxation. We're starting first by applying a towel under the head of the guest. Then, without any products, we're going to move aside for the abdomen relaxation with the guest's breathing. To start the marine relaxation, ask the guest to breathe deeply by the abdomen, then apply a wave movement starting from the palms to the fingers. This movement will be done minimum 5 times. Then, with the normal breathing, come here on the solar plexus in circular pressures. Then in long pressures, still with the palms, 3 times. After the guest's breathing, we're moving to the head, then we're going to take the chosen marine oil. Ask the guest to breathe the smell of the oil, then start to apply the oil on the décolleté, arms and trapezius. I start here in effleurage few times, then I move the head aside, 3 movements. Effleurage on the arms and trapezius, I start on the décolleté. Then with one hand, I'm applying circular moves using my fingertips on the trapezius. Then I finish by sliding back in linear moves with fingertips from the spine to the nape of the neck. Circular moves on trapezius, then I smooth. Then I'm going to stretch trapezius. I'm pushing on the shoulder, I stretch towards the nape of the neck. I push, then I stretch. I'm going to make the same movements on the other side, so I place the head on the other side. Then I start by effleurage on décolleté, arms and trapezius. Same 3 times. Circular on trapezius, then I slide from the spine to the nape of the neck. Circles and smoothing movements. Stretchings. I stretch on the nape of the neck, then I push on the shoulder. 1, 2. Then I put back the head straight to work on the nape of the neck. Alternative pétroussage on the nape of the neck. Same, I'm using both hands. Then, with fingertips, circles in the occipital points. Then I'm going to use the towel that I put at the beginning of the care. I massage directly the scalp on the towel to avoid to put oil on the hair, using my fingertips. So I massage all over the head, few times. I remove the towel, then I start to massage on the ears. Circular moves 3 times. Then in frictions, each side of the ears, using the pups. After the frictions on the ears, I position myself aside. I put back well the towel on the body, then I move in wave movements, quite strong, starting from the décolleté, the arms. I move on the abdomen, the sides, then I continue on the legs, still in alternative moves with flat hands. And I arrive on the feet to finish in pressures on the feet. I will start then my makeup removal using the specific products. Start the care by cleansing the skin, starting by the eye contour using the eye makeup removal lotion. Continue with the Comfort Cleansing Milk or the Comfort Cleansing Emulsion by emulsifying on the face, neck and décolleté, and remove using tissues or a warm towel. Perform by using the Comfort Micellar Water and dab off with a tissue. After the face cleansing, start the scrub using the Comfort Enzymatic Exfoliating Gel or the Comfort Exfoliating Cream. For the Comfort Enzymatic Exfoliating Gel, apply the product in medium or thin coat on the face, neck and décolleté. Leave for a few minutes, then massage the product until the gel transforms in oil. Remove with a warm towel and perform with the Comfort Micellar Water. Use the Comfort Exfoliating Cream on damp or dry skin according to skin sensitivity. On dry skin, use the product until it transforms in oil, then rinse the excess with a warm towel and perform with the Comfort Micellar Water. Apply then the Marine Breeze on the face, neck and décolleté. After the Marine Breeze step, start by mixing the face massage cream with the adapted serum. Before applying the mixture on the face, we're going to stimulate the lymphatic system and the circulatory system directly on the skin without any product, using the fingertips. I start here on the subclavian area. Each movement will be done minimum 7 times. I continue on the sternocleidomastoids. Hands are perpendicular to the neck. I move from the index to the little finger. I move my elbows from the outside to the inside. This is what we call the butterfly wings movement. I will relax then the guest under the 7th cervical area. I place my hand on the top of the other one, then I push on the 7th cervical in a locomotive move. I push, I release the pressure. I push, I release the pressure. I slide my hands under the neck and I apply the same movement under the nape of the neck. I push, I release the pressure. I push, I release the pressure. About 7 times the movement as well. I start again my butterfly wings movement, then I move on the face contour. I place my little fingers close to the ears under the face contour. I balance all my fingers from the little finger to the index. I move from the ears to the chin, about 3 times the move. I place then my 4 fingers close to the ears, then I move from the 4 fingers to the index, inwards, then to the clavicles. I move from outwards to inwards, then I push to the clavicles. For this movement, I'm going to use one part of the palms and all my fingers. If you don't know how to do this movement, just simply move from up to down. I will then relax the scalp in 2 areas, on the roots and on the back of the skull. With all my fingers, I move from the ears upwards. I start the pressure from the little fingers to the index. And then I will apply the same move using the palms. I will work on the back of the skull. After all the drainage and circulatory movements, I'm applying the mixture and I start my massage. For the massage, you will make your own techniques on face, neck, décolleté, but as well you could add Dien Shan movements or Vietnamese facial reflexology to stimulate the drainage and the microcirculation. For this, you could use your thumbs, your index or your middle fingers. I'm starting on the middle of the chin, pressure 1. Then on the outside of the lips, pressure 2. The nostril wings, 3. The third eye, 4. Then I move in diagonal to the roots, 5. I start again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I will do the whole moves 3 times. For the second movement, I will work on the middle of the face. I start on the middle of the chin, 1, under the nose, 2, top of the nose, 3, third eye, 4, middle of the forehead, 5, and 6 on the roots. I start again 3 times the whole movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. At the end of the third movement, I will press close to the ears, called the zero pressure, to regulate all the pressures you've just done. After all the manual massage and the genshan, you can start with your marine face stamps, beforehand warmed up in a hot cabbie or a steamer. Test the temperature on your wrists. It will be possible to apply a small amount of the mixture on the stamps to help them to slide easily on the face, neck and décolleté. Then start to apply them on the face, neck and décolleté and start the movements on the trapezius. If they are very damp, do not hesitate to use a little towel to remove the excess before applying on the face. I start here on trapezius in semicircular pressures, from the neck to the shoulders. I press and I turn. Each movement is done approximately 3 times. On the same area, I will work in deep smoothing movements on trapezius and neck. I move then on the sternocleidomastoid from the ears to the clavicles. I put back 1 stamp, 2 stamps, and start again. I move then on the face. Imagine you have points on the face. You press on the points in semicircular pressures towards yourself. I press and turn. I press and turn. I start on the lower face, then on the cheeks and the forehead. I will then start from the nostril wings, under the cheeks, and move on the neck to the clavicles. I put back 1 stamp, 2 stamps, I slide to the ears and downwards. On the nostril wings, using the sides of the stamps, I'm doing soft frictions, back and forth, before sliding under the eyes. I put back 1 and 2 and start again. I'm doing the same movement on the eyebrows from the inside to the outside. When I'm finishing on the eyebrows, I'm doing soft frictions in front of the ears as I did on the nostril wings, before applying circular pressures on the temples towards myself. I move on the forehead. With both stamps, I start alternative zigzag movements back and forth. Then with both stamps together, I'm doing large zigzag movements as well, continuously. And I slide from the center to the outside, in lines, like in Ayurvedic massage. I start from the center and I stretch to the temples. Last movement of the forehead, using 1 stamp, circular pressure on the third eye, and I will do my last movements. I start on the chin with both stamps, I slide on the outsides, I cross on the forehead, I slide back on the sides, and I uncross on the chin. This is a crisscross movement. I cross, I uncross. Few times. I'm finishing in spiralis movements. I imagine I have lines on the forehead, the face and the neck, as well on the décolleté, and I move from the center to the outsides in spiralis movements. To finish, I'm coming back on the chin and I start soft beating movements alternatively. I start from the chin, then the cheek one, I move on the forehead, and I arrive on the other cheek. So I move from one cheek to the other, passing by the forehead. All the movements with the stamps will be done 7 to 8 minutes. As they are warm, it helps to relax the muscle on the face, to ease the massage, and composed of the red algae Chondrus crispus, rich in fatty acids and polysaccharides, it helps to hydrate and protect the skin. When I'm finishing with stamps, personally I'm stretching here on décolleté and trapezius. After the movements with the stamps, start again to stimulate the lymphatic and circulatory systems, starting from the head to the clavicles. I start here on the skull with my palms, from the top to the ears. I start from the thumbs to the little fingers, then here on the roots, still to the ears. I will start again my movements in front of the ears, from the fourth fingers to the index, then I press to the clavicles. I start again my butterfly wings movements, minimum 7 times. And I finish by pressures on the clavicles before removing the excess of the product with the warm towel or the comfort micellar water. Before applying the oxygenating peel-off mask, start by applying the serum on the face, neck and décolleté, in effleurage and tapping lightly until completely absorbed. Then, in a bowl, mix 1 dose of the powder with about 90 ml of lukewarm water. Apply the mask in thick coat on face, neck and décolleté and leave about 15 minutes. When leaving the mask on the face, apply a massage on the ends with the Sublime Hand Care Cream. After 15 minutes, lift up the edges of the mask, then put it off in one piece. Then remove the excess with a warm towel and the adapted lotion. To finish the skincare, apply the skin's embellishment, starting by the eye contour using the adapted product. Continue by the application of the adapted serum in effleurage and tapping lightly until completely absorbed. Finish by the specific cream in effleurage on face, neck and décolleté. In case of dark spots, apply the specific corrector. At the end of the application of the specific creams, I will wake up the guest with pressures on the temples. I use my palms with progressive pressures 3 times. Then I place one